Hello Internet, Magicman here with another 5-minute review, the show where I play any game. You can recommend one in the comments below, any console, any type, any age that I've never played before or know very little about. And I play it for a few hours and give you a little snippet review. Now remember, no rating scale here, I just tell you I really gotta keep playing this game, it's that good. I'll play it, but maybe later, or I am never playing this damn thing again. Today is Scarlet Blade, the free-to-play MMORPG that is in closed beta. Closed as long as you can't find their website, area. They'll let anybody in, so head on over to the website, you'll get to play it. And here we go. So character creation, not too much to talk about. You can customize a lot of the stuff in the face, but basically your class dictates what your body is going to look like. So I just random this bad boy up, and let's jump into game. Now, right off the bat, pretty standard user interface. All the hotbars and the buttons and the chat panels and the life meter and the map and the social and everything. And controls are pretty standard. WASD, you're going to run around, you're going to hotbar it. It is not action-based combat, so if you've been watching gameplay thinking that it is, no, it's more tab targeting, using your abilities, staying stationary, that type of thing. The quest text over in the right-hand side, you'll notice that all of the quests have some type of link in them. There is big-time auto-pathing. You will never, ever, ever have to look for anything. At least I didn't for the few hours that I played it. In fact, I very rarely just walked, and I had no desire to look at anything. I just pathed to the next quest and keep going and keep going and keep going. Most of the quests are based on kills. In fact, almost all of them are based on kills. Even the collect these items always come from monsters too. So there's not too much variety, at least so far, in the questing system. Dying, you will be able to revive at a waypoint, or you'll be able to use an item to revive on the spot. So graphics, alright. Nothing to write home about. At about level 10, you'll get a mount. It's a little hyper bike, one-wheeled bad boy here, so you'll straddle that and you'll go zipping around. And then the auto-pathing becomes even easier. You'll mount up, click where you want to go. Skill trees, pretty typical as well. Take your points every time you level, throw them into different either active or passive abilities, rank the current abilities up, or pick new abilities depending on what level you are. There's some bits of extras, some creative PvP. I don't know if I'd say creative, but it's slightly different with some of the PvP stuff that they're doing. But if you've played an MMORPG, period, you're going to feel right at home in Scarlet Blade. The story, in my particular opinion, wasn't much to write home at either. I know a lot of people talk about how good the story is. I just was not drawn into the story to that extent. In fact, there came a point when it was just like, do I really want to continue to read this or not? Should I just go and go and go? The one thing I did find aggravating, I don't mind a good tab targeting game. I don't mind a good quest grind. I'd rather have a quest grind than a mob grind. The one thing I did find aggravating in this particular game is that the questing system you see going on right here allows you to pick up and turn in quests on the spot, which was kind of neat, and we've seen it before, but there were constant repetitions where you would kill 13 of one monster, go turn it in on the spot, get another quest to go talk to somebody else down the map, just to come back and kill 15 of the same monster, whether it was for just the kills or for an item. It really didn't matter, but there's a lot of backtracking and just doing the same thing. Even in the same quest chain, you would go back and it just kind of irked me the number of times I kept killing the same monsters for a different quest. Typical movement, WASD, you can use the left mouse button to click on and arrive at a place. There's a point and click option. We've already mentioned the hyperlinking. Right mouse button's going to rotate your camera, and then left mouse button's going to interact with everything. So turning in your quests here, talking to this guy. Everybody pretty much has a standard line or two that they use as the greeting. So don't look for voice acting to match up to the text. That's not the point. It's just a little NPC greeting each time you talk to them. All in all, I was kind of underwhelmed with Scarlet Blade, and that's not to say that we've certainly seen worse. We've certainly seen worse out there, but there is literally nothing that the game did that set itself out for me And even people in chat were saying, you know, okay, I'm at about level 15, 16. I'm pretty bored now. We mentioned at 10 that you do get a mount. At level 17, you can see you get a mech. You get to turn into this little mech. You'll see the middle meter in the upper left-hand corner start to drain as you're in mech form. You get new abilities as your mech. Obviously a lot more powerful. I was able to wipe these things out fairly easily, where my character could only take 2 or 3 of them before I had to use a healing potion or anything like that. All in all, I was underwhelmed by the story. The gameplay was just mediocre for me. The graphics, again, were just mediocre at best for me. There wasn't anything in there that it was just so different. There wasn't anything different at all to me that I haven't seen in other games and seen implemented better in other games. Sorry, but based on all the gameplay, I think I'm going to have to give Scarlet Blade, even though it's in closed beta and could change, I'm never going to play it again. Stay safe, gang, and we'll see you on the servers. Oh, and if you didn't notice, yeah, there's boobs.